All right, Google reviews. They help power the SEO, the search engine optimization of your Google business profile. The more reviews that you have, the more filled out your profile is going to be, and the better that those ratings are and those reviews are, the higher you're going to rank as well. Custom Mades is my own company. This is a company that has been around since 1982, 10 years before I was even born, but we acquired, my mom and I, back in January 2020, acquired the company and have taken it and grown it by way of an increased online presence over these last 5 years. And SEO is a large part of our success. Being able to have websites and landing pages out there on the internet, harnessing internet traffic and gaining clicks, ultimately generating leads without any extra ad spend is absolutely terrific. Not that it's a bad thing to spend money on ads, but having leads coming in from multiple directions across different channels is how you make your company a bit more formidable, a bit stronger. So how are we going to be able to get more of these reviews with being annoying, basically? Well, the best way I can put it is you want to ask after a happy moment. And for us, that looks like a paid invoice. So there are times when folks do pay their invoice and they're not fully satisfied, but most of the time that is the best happy moment we can use as our trigger to go and ask for that review. And we're going to use Zapier to kind of mimic what we have already set up using our current platform. But this way, I know you'll be able to set it up totally free, with the exception of the Zapier platform. I know you can send, I think it's 10 emails a day with them for free, but you can also crank that way up just by getting on their paid plan. And so Zapier is really invaluable to business and anyone who wants to play in the internet space. Online. So I've got a workflow already set up over here in Zapier. If you don't know how to use Zapier, what I should do is really start over. You go here on your home page, we're going to hit create, go to Zaps, boom. Here we are at the very beginning. Now we want to search for our trigger, which would be jobber. So I have all of this set up. I'm going to pop in over back onto that main workflow. All right, so our trigger is going to be invoice updated. So in here, they have a ton of different options. So for your trigger event, make sure you click invoice updated, get your account hooked up, go through all the prompts there. It's just gonna make sure it's connected to the right one, all of their back-end information, all that good stuff. It's going to pull in then a few of your test records. Go ahead and just select whichever one shows up here. We have someone named Chris that we're going to continue with. So now that we have a trigger that executes or goes off every time we have an invoice updated, we want to make sure that it's a paid invoice, not just an updated status like an overdue or something like that. So what we're going to do is set up here filter by Zapier. So click the plus, type in filter by Zapier, go through your setup, only continue if state contains paid. Okay, so we hit continue, go through, test it, and make sure the connection is there, and then you can go on to this next step. So now what we've done is we have set up our trigger with Jobber, and now it's only filtering the paid invoices rather than letting everything through. So now what we're going to do is delay it. If someone is paying their invoice and they get a notification straight away, it's going to be very obvious that it's automated. Of course, if this also goes out, in the middle of the night, they're probably going to be able to tell it's automated. But we're just going to set this delay in here for 15 minutes. I have found that has been a sweet spot. Not too long of a time, but not too short either. So it usually generates a good amount of replies. So we're going to delay. So we type in delay by Zapier. Go through the setup. Delay 4 is what we want to set up with. Configure. So we want to delay for 15, and we can select either minutes, hours, days, or weeks. So we're going to select minutes. Retest it and continue. Now is the fun part. Now what we're going to do is set up our outbound email. So Jobber has the email already in that CRM. So what we can do is right here, I'm going too fast, I already know that, / you can select and find from mapping, or we can go right here, invoice updated in Jobber. We're going to scroll down, scroll, or search for email. Ooh, I wonder if he doesn't have his email in here. Yeah, he does. This person only has their phone number. So this one's not going to work for Chris specifically because this is only an email. So you would enter client primary email address. And if Chris's email was in Jobber there, it would show up here as well. So what we're going to do now is create our subject and our body. I do have in our platform the requesting satisfaction review templates in our platform that we use for custom mades. This is going to look a little bit different. So this is our feedback request email. Oops, gotta get over here. All right, there we go. Feedback request. And we're going to put / let's do, actually, let's click the plus and search name, first name, space, last name. Feedback request, Chris Coakley. Okay, so here we go. Hello. That's not right, so we got to click the plus here again. So let's do the name. We're going to only grab the first name. Hello, first name. Thank you once again for choosing Custom Mades for your cleaning needs. Being able to serve wonderful people like you is what makes it all so worth it. If you have a few minutes right now, please let us know how we're doing or how we might be able to improve our service to you. It'll only take about 1 minute. Start here. This is where you need to insert your link. And to get your Google Business Profile link to share, you can go and search your business name or however make it show up on Google with your business profile and click share right here. Go on and grab this link. So now when you paste it in the browser up there, it pulls up straight away here. They can go onto reviews and ask for a review. Or you can use whichever link that you want to go and ask for it. But this is where you place it. But setting the stage this way is a nice way of like acknowledging that you appreciate their business relationship and that you'd love to hear from them, because that's how you improve. That's the only way to improve, is by getting that feedback, letting them know that you truly appreciate the business and hope that you can continue to serve them for years to come. This is going to get you Google reviews. So now here, you can put your names. Well, I put Jenny. This is our client success rep. Reply to, put her email, or if it's just like office@custommades.co. You can also CC yourself just to make sure that they're going out if you wanted to be on all of those. That's it. Enable read receipts. I don't click anything here. If you want to try it out, go for it. That's fine. But right here, we're going to skip the test so it doesn't send anything to him. You're good to go now to publish this, and you have a working automation that goes out and will gently, politely, and not annoyingly ask for Google reviews at the most perfect times, which is right after a paid invoice, which proves that they were just satisfied with your service. They've just paid. They're probably going to go choose you again. Getting this Google review will help this profile rank higher and help you get more of those organic leads coming in. I know you've probably already got some coming in from Google ads or Facebook ads, but having organic leads coming in, they convert higher, and they're people that are a bit more serious about hiring a cleaning service straight out of the gate. So if you are looking for help setting up this Zapier automation, feel free to bookmark this video. Ask any questions below. Happy to help there. if you are interested in our all-in-one platform that will it basically has a plug and play automation, this entire workflow. Here, where it asks, it will wait a few days if they still have not asked or completed it, excuse me, because sometimes people are not going to do it on the first go around. So like right here, it delays for 15 minutes after it comes through. The outbound email goes out, but after that, like it doesn't really follow up. You can set it do another delay and then another email. But like if someone reviews it after the first one and then they get an email from you like 2 days later, it just looks weird. So you need kind of like automation that has a little bit more control. And that's what we have with Nurturely Plus. Now, if you want this automation, you get this totally for free if you are on the platform. But chances are you are not subscribed already. You're probably seeing this video in an ad or on YouTube somewhere else. If this is something that you want, please go over to nurturely.io/plus to learn more about the Nurturely Plus software, the pricing information, the benefits, all the different features that come with it. So it's not just the automation. That's just one of these modules here. So it's an all-in-one software that has every software that you need to turn strangers into paying customers. And if you scroll down a good enough bit, you will find a getting started spot here with 80% off for life. So instead of paying $3,000 a year, you'll pay $6,000 a year. Excuse me, $600 a year, not $6,000. It's 80% off there with this code, Founders80. So if you click that, click Create Account, you're going to go over to the payment page. Make sure you add in the promo code here. Oops, I didn't have that there. Founders80. It'll take it all the way down to 600, go through, enter your billing information. It's going to give you your login credentials straight away, and you'll be able to access it right after that. Once we get your notification of this payment coming through, then we will be able to drop this workflow into your platform already built. So you don't have to do it. You don't have to pay anyone to do it. We can send this over to you already, and it'll be ready to use, and we can even help you set it up and tweak the messaging that way. And in this workflow, you also get SMS capability, which with Zapier, you're only sending one email, right? You're not following up. You're not even sending text messages to try to get the get the review that way as well. So it's just a bit of more of a robust option there. But if you have Zapier especially, or if you're not really interested in paying any money right now, this solution will totally work for you. Invoice updated is the trigger. We want to filter it through and make sure that we are only grabbing paid invoices. And then from there, do whatever you want. We choose to delay for 15 minutes, and then we send this email out, this ask right here. Truthfully, if you wanted to screenshot this right now, I hope you can see it. Copy and use this message, this template right here for your own setup. So you definitely don't need Zapier. You can do this entire thing manually if you chose to. This is just how you can automate it. But if you wanted something more robust, I think Nurturely Plus is something that you're going to want. It has all that automation in there, has everything that you need to run a business. Text and email your leads, your customers. It's got live chat, reputation management, missed call auto text. So like if someone calls your business and no one answers, it will automatically text them and try to save that lead, for example. It's got payments and invoices, text to pay. You'll have a calendar so people can book appointments with you, opportunities, pipelines, a social planner so that you can even schedule Facebook posts, Instagram posts, LinkedIn posts on autopilot, forums and surveys, reporting, a blog, website builder, funnel builder, email marketing, templates, memberships, all that good stuff. Everything that you need, every feature that you would need, every software you need to turn a stranger into a paying customer you will find on Nurturely Plus. If you need any help setting this up, Zapier side or Nurturely side, comment below. Let us know. We'll talk to you soon. Have a good one.